Hello, Whittbreaker here, Protection Warrior entering a random battleground. I'm going to show you how to protect your healers and win more battlegrounds by doing this. Now in this spec you need talents, you need Warbringer, Safeguard, Avatar, Bounding Strides, Indomitable, Booming Voice, Anger Management. You need Relentless, Oppressor, Bodyguard is the big one, Disarm, Morale Killer, and Warpath. Now we need to check the Horde and see what they're bringing. They're bringing a Rep Palais. It doesn't appear like a Feral Druid. Okay, they've got 4 melee, so we will be going with the spec. If they were running, I'll show you, if they were running a bunch of casters, you would want to switch Bodyguard over to Mass Spell Reflect. Now in this spec, we are using Bodyguard, protect the ally, causing 40% of all physical damage to be transferred to you, and it has a 30% chance to reset the cooldown. And they have to stay within 15 yards of me, so we have to practice that. Now nobody in here knows me or otherwise. I'm just in a random battleground, and I'll show you how you can win more battlegrounds. We're not going to be carrying the flag or that kind of stuff. Not that I won't carry it. That's not the job of this spec. The job of the spec is to stay with these healers. And the druid's right here. He is my healer. I'm going to stick with him. Pretty much side by side with him. You'll see a different play from PvP from the spec here, in which case we will be bodyguarding and intervening those targets that feel it necessary to get on my target. Not to say that I won't come in and battle players, but I will keep it real good. I'll go ahead and bodyguard my Demon Hunter here so that he quits taking damage and I take it. You notice I didn't use any charges or anything for a major reason. Don't want to go ahead and use, wasn't paying attention, go ahead and use one there, get my Warlock back in health, get the attacks off of him. Not sure what these guys are actually doing at the moment. They're farming a couple Horde. Alliance is not very good at battlegrounds in general. I'm going to show you how you can protect your healer. You'll notice the Bodyguard on him with the blue shield. He needs to stay within 15 yards of me for it to stay on him, in which case 40% of the damage will be transferred to me. Now here comes my target. He thinks he wants my healer, but it's not going to work. Get Oppressor on him, and down he'll go in seconds. Stay with my healer here. Now you notice the Bodyguard came off because he left me by 15 yards, but it is a 12-second cooldown, I believe. So it's not that long. Now, even if I don't want to go where he wants to go, sometimes the best bet is to protect this healer. So we will follow him and try to win battles. No. Druid doesn't want anything to do with us. I'm going to probably put Bodyguard on this guy as soon as it's up here. 3 seconds. He's just going to probably try to dart across the screen. So I'll mount up. As soon as he starts taking damage, I'll Bodyguard him. If anything's coming, I'll intervene him and take the attacks myself, like stuns and stuff, thus aiding him in making it. Now he's going to lose the Bodyguard, but I've already got it reset. That's why I mounted. You have to stay within 15 yards of these players, so speed is kind of important for you, especially with the capture the flag in this kind of spec. We've got the Druid and the flag carrier to protect down here in the grunge. We'll see how the fight goes right here. See if we can get a good fight and show you this. I'm going to go ahead and Bodyguard here, disarm him. Notice moderate damage. Intervening. Get that damage off of him. Make sure my bodyguard's on him as the damage comes in. Taking all of that damage and raging it out. And now they're trying to go for the healer. Intervene a couple from him. Stun all these guys where the flag carrier's at. Go on a little tripping spree here. Give these guys a little pounding. Put the bodyguard back on my flag carrier so that they can't take him down no matter what. And that's how it's done. Whittbreaker here, showing you how to run Protection Warrior to protect your allies and keep them alive and win more battles. Instead of losing that rage in case a battle comes real soon, throw it on me. It does last 12 seconds. Put the bodyguard on him so it can be cooling back down. Notice I'm not running the flag. As a protection warrior, I prefer not to actually have the flag, but to have someone else have the flag, let them do their job while I protect them. I'm not all into just standing here, but sometimes it's what you got to do to win battlegrounds. I hear check at the door here. That's what I thought. I got some incoming. I'm not sure what he's doing, but I'm not leaving. I'm going to keep him protected. I'm going to go ahead and put this back on him. Damage up for a second. Stick with the demon hunter to keep the bodyguard on. Pressure that guy, bring him down real quick. Did you see that? Eat that damage. Intervene my guy. Looks like bodyguard came off. He's not a very good target to intervene, but that's okay. Or I mean to bodyguard, but that's okay. It's working out alright. They can't take him down with me and the healer in here. And you do a fair amount of damage if you know how to use your DPS spells right at the right moment. You can put out damage. It's not your job. You need to stay away from thinking that's your job. Your job is deliberately to bodyguard these players, to intervene these players, to keep the damage off of them. The more the flag carrier and the healer stay alive, the more chance your team has of winning. Pressure on this guy. He wants nothing to do with the prop warrior. Oppressor adds 5% damage per attacker attacking him, starting with me. So when I put it on, that's 5% for everybody. And then each unique player, not pets or otherwise, but just the players themselves that attack, get an extra 5% up to 25. So prop warrior can lead the charge, hit oppressor, put that on him. Make sure my bodyguard is on my boy right now. Take the damage and eat it. The shield wall, and with the rage that I'm about to take, get my block up. Get my demon hunter intervened one more time. Bodyguard's coming up. I'll put bodyguard on him. Get this guy marked here for death. Get the oppressor. And now they're trying to take my healer, intervene him. See what's on him. Nothing's left really. Disarm this guy so he can't do any final damage. And win another fight. Here comes the flag. I understand there's a couple of healers here. But these flag carriers are getting stacks and stacks on them now. Not sure how many stacks he's got, but looks like 13 friggin' stacks, and they can't take him down. There we go, we did it. Scored, let's go again. Show you how this is done, protecting these guys, keeping them alive, and winning these battles. This is Whittbreaker, Protection Warrior. Just back on Legion recently, I'm seeing a lot of garbage from Protection Warriors and what they're doing with this. Let's plate up and take all the damage we can on the front line. It's not really his place or otherwise. Looks like a fight's going on. I will come in and protect, damage those that get too close. My job will be to protect these players that I have in front of me. Go ahead and intervene him as I see some players coming. Put a spell effect up. And go in with a stun. Go big damage for a second. Eat the damage that they're giving me. Protect this shaman. Get a bodyguard on him. Stay with him for a second. Make sure these guys are running. Take control of this battle right here. Eat that damage. I mean, both my healers are in good shape. I think I'll go for this healer over here for a second. Okay, let's get back to my healer. Get a bodyguarded. Let's move forward. He got out of my range. That's okay. I'll go ahead and intervene this mage here. The bodyguard on him. He's taking some damage. I got it every 12 seconds, so. That spell reflect up. He's probably going to stun himself or something. Let's get back on the healer. Get the bodyguard on him. Keep him in good shape. I don't need to go out there. I need to protect my healer. See, I don't need to go out there. It's tempting, but you don't need to do that. What you need to do is intervene this healer. Mark this character. Death. Intervene him again. Make sure bodyguard's on him. Take the shield wall. Eat this damage I'm taking. I couldn't do it. Now eat it, now eat it. Help him out with the heals. Intervene him again. Eat this damage I'm taking. Stop his casting. They got the druid down. I need to find a way out. It was a good fight. It is 1-0 Alliance currently, and I am just basically showing you how to do the protection. Doesn't appear to be a lot of melee on my guys, so it's not quite as effective as when there's a little more melee, you might say. But as you can see, so far we're winning most of the fights. You can't win them all. And secondly, we are winning the battle, in which case for Alliance that's saying something. These guys can't play for nothing. I don't know. I'm just back on Legion, and I'm not sure what's going on over here. But these guys don't seem to know their spells. Or otherwise, I came in and protected my druid. I want to mark that guy there. I want to stun everyone that's on him. Eat this damage if I can, but I can't get healthy. There we go. Intervene him and eat more damage. Eat more damage. Boy, the Horde were just here like an infestation. Them trying to keep everything up. Trying to keep this healing up. There's just too many Horde at that fight. We are showing how the Protection Warrior, his job is to protect these guys, not to necessarily go ahead in. We're going to try to save this warrior right here with a bodyguard. Keep him alive for a minute. And up he goes. Saved he was. Disarm this guy so we can take advantage of him. Lead the charge with Oppressor. I'm not using that spell enough currently. I'm not sure why I'm not using it. I'm just not Very on today, you might say, but I am doing all right. I want to keep my healer there with a bodyguard, keep up with him so I don't lose him. Keep this guy plenty of damage on him, get a pressure on him again. Eat this damage he's trying to give me. Intervene to my warlock here if you give him the bodyguard. Protect him while we own this guy. I'll go ahead and charge him while I'm out there. Spell reflect anything that might try to come up against me. Pressure him again. Make sure we're getting extra damage on him. Go ahead and shield block him while we eat this damage. I'm going to go ahead and intervene back to my warlock. I know it's coming. He's going to get on him. Dead he is. Now, of course, that's 2v1, but nonetheless, show you how an arena 3v3 might work with 3 damagers, an off heal, maybe a warlock, and a prot warrior who can keep these guys alive from the melee damage. I'm just going to hang out right here for a minute. They're just taking advantage of this guy. I'll go rage up on him a little bit, maybe. Let's go engage this guy. Spell effect him. And you'll notice Whittbreaker at the top of the honor kills. 23 is the most in the battleground, which is what Whittbreaker's got. He will not be top damage, and he will not be top heals, although he's usually pretty decent in heals. A lot of times I do get a lot of killing blows with no deaths, but your purpose is to make sure everyone stays alive, in which case we won. And Whittbreaker 23. Whittbreaker out.